Hey again, YouTube. We're back with another build. This one is going to be my medium bruiser that's really geared towards like large scale PvP. We're talking OPRs and wars and stuff like that. It's really good with the team though. So let's dive right into it. First thing we're going to cover is going to be the attributes that you want to run. So the new meta in Season 7, since they changed the 300 Constitution perk to give back the light attacks having grit, it's going to be 350 con. So we're getting that 10% base damage reduction while you have active grit, which is pretty much all the time when you're light attacking. And then you're going to dump the rest into strength, right? So 270 strength is what I've got, but that's the main things you're going to do for attributes. All right, next thing I want to cover here is going to be the passive trees for the two weapons. So here you can see Great Axe. We go 1 point into charge, pick up basically all the passives on the left, and then go for Maelstrom and Gravity Well are our two main skills with some of the passives for large scale PvP here. And then Mauler's Fury is really good to stack up stacks of power while we're auto attacking. Second is going to be your Warhammer. So you can see on the left here, we take almost every or all passives, and then we get Armor Breaker. It's up to you whether or not you want to get Opening Act to substitute one of these passives, but yeah, here you can see there. And then on the right, we've got Shockwave with Path of Destiny, picking up a couple of good passives like Outnumbered, Guarded Sprint, and Concussive Impact. You can go for Aftershock, but that means you have to sacrifice one of these passives here on the left. This is really good for arenas, small scale PvP, but for large scale PvP, doesn't really make too much of a difference. Okay, next I'm going to show you some example weapons that you're going to look for. The main perks that you're looking for here that I like are Refreshing Move and Enfeebling Maelstrom. And you can craft these, guaranteed crafted with a 2-perker, or you can try to upgrade a weapon like the Chopper from the well. I didn't put Enfeebling Maelstrom on this, but you can craft this at the well and then upgrade it there as well with Enfeebling Maelstrom, and that makes for a pretty good substitute. That will be 725 as well instead of 700. As far as jewels here, I like to put in the Jasper, and then I've got the Punishing Rune Glass. For weapon, or for Warhammers, I crafted this, and the main two perks you're going to be looking for is Sunray Shockwave and Trenchant Strikes. Plague Crits is definitely another good one to have to take out those healers. And then for jewels here, I've got an Onyx with the Electrified Rune Glass, but I like Onyx here because it's a great opener. Deals additional damage for targets above 70%. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to be going over is your armor. Things I'm going to prioritize here as far as perks go is going to be a certain number of each perk. So I'm going for, 2 strike conditioning perks. I'm going for 2 slash conditioning perks. I'm going for about 3 elemental aversion, 3 freedom, 3 refreshing, and then a thorny reflection. So I'll go over some example of the gear now, but I'll also put it up on screen what perks you want to prioritize. So here's a Gorgonite mask that I've crafted. Some Frigid Dawn that's been upgraded with Thorny Reflection. Hoplite Gloves with Slash Conditioning. Some random legs that I dropped that had Insatiable Gravel. This is definitely a perk that you want to prioritize for weapons. And then Tumbler Feet Wraps. These are a must on this build. The Shirking Blessing is really, really good, and I put Freedom on mine as the upgrade. Okay, next thing I want to go over is going to be the jewelry for the Bruiser build. So I've got a Starstone Amulet, but the main things that I like having here are slash protection and health. In reality, you're looking for Ankh here. I haven't dropped that on the PvP track. It's supposedly much easier in Season 7, so I'm going to keep an eye out. Ring, like Privateer's Heirloom here, you can craft this in the kiln. If you don't have Privateer's Heirloom, you're really looking for another ring with slash damage and hardy. And then I really like the Invigorated Punishment perk. You can upgrade that, or you can put the additional slash damage perk that you get as a craft mod from the well. Earrings. We normally rock Endless Thirst for our earring artifact. However, in the changes in Season 7, you no longer can pop both a health and a regen pot. They share the same cooldown. So this might be getting swapped out here soon with the toast effects being less valuable. Okay, the next thing I'm going to cover real quick is just going to be your Heartrune. You want to be rocking the Brutal Heartrune of Detonate for this build. This is really good because you're building it up basically when you're auto-attacking, and then you're saving it for when you crash with a big clump. I'll show some examples of clips of this, but really try to save your Detonate for the clumps. Next, we're going to cover what consumables you want to use. So if I'm just rocking OPR or something like that, right? You know, I've got a hearty meal, a health pot, a regen pot, and maybe some oak flesh or some gemstone dust. If I'm in war, though, I'm rocking a cleansing potion, probably a health potion, a regen serum, and then oak flesh or gemstone dust, depending on what you want there. Or I've also seen people using flame absorption potions because of fire staffs and stuff on point. Let's talk about some general playstyle tips for this build. So for the majority of it, you're going to be auto-attacking with your Great Axe. This is going to build up charges of your Heartrune, as well as leverage your refreshing move on your Great Axe to keep your stuff off cooldown. So you're auto-attacking, you're building up your Heartrune, you see a clump. You're going to throw your Gravwell, run in, follow that up with a Shockwave, heavy attack, armor breaker, switch back to Great Axe, throw in a couple autos, and then hit them with a Maelstrom. That is the kind of basic combo of a crash. After a crash, you want to probably declump, then go back to just auto-attacking people on the outside. All right, finally, I'm going to include some clips of this build in action in PvP, as well as if you were curious where to get this armor set or whatever, it's a transmog from right where I'm at, the Empyrean Forge. So if you do this in M3s, you can get the full Fire Lord set. That comes with this awesome Warhammer, Great Axe, and this full set of heavy armor that I've got on, even though I'm medium.
Before you go in.
Respawn.
All right, calling for a crash. Bottom right. 3, 2, 1. Bottom right. Bottom right. Go, 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 go. Good shit. Declump, declump.
Push it up, push it up, push it up. Declump.
Get to left side of point. Get to left side of point.
3,
Left and right. Push up, push up.
1. Respawn.
Right.
I'm in a huge clump on their back left, their top left of a point or whatever. Help me.
Yep.
Push.
Yeah.
Good.
1.
Path on you.
Jump path into this huge
I
group
need
right
my
here.
quads on the left
Yep,
side.
yep,
Quads
see
on the left side. I need you
We're
pushing
playing
around
top
that
left
back
here.
side. Other quads on the right.
Tommy
push
combat.
up
Tommy
towards
combat.
the fort.
1.
All right, build up your heart runes. We're looking for a crash. Wait for them to push on a point here. They're probably going to be pushing from top here again. Look for the crash on top. 3, 2, 1. Crash on top of point. Crash on top of point. Right now. Everybody in.
We need another group. We need another group C right now.
All right, 8. You're rotating C.
1.
Grabbing on those guys.
Yep.
Shockwave.
How are they doing? I'm on.
Okay.
I'm bothering Fiery for a second. I'm out.
McBake, he's
I'm
almost
on
down.
fiery. Yep.
Yep. Looking at McVeigh.
He's down.
I'm killing
He's
fiery.
going down. There he is.
Fiery dead.